Hi students, I am happy to see you back through this online class. Today I am going to explain you about Unit 2 Emergence of New Kingdoms in North India Part 2. Okay students, let's get into the lesson. First we'll learn about Pratiharas. The Pratiharas are Gurjara Pratiharas, one of the four prominent clans of the Rajputs ruled from Gurjaratra, presently in Jodhpur. Okay, so Pratiharas or Gurjara Pratiharas is one of the important clans of the Rajputs. Okay, they ruled from Gurjaratra. Okay, in the 6th century AD, Harishchandra laid the foundation of the Gurjara dynasty. Who laid the foundation of the Gurjara dynasty? That it was Harishchandra. When did he lay the foundation? It was 6th century AD. Nagapata I was the first and prominent ruler of Pratiharas. Who was the first and important ruler of Pratiharas? Nagapata I. Okay. In the 8th century, he ruled over Prach and Jodhpur and extended his dominion up to Gwalior. Okay, Nagapata I ruled over Prach and Jodhpur and also he expanded his dominion. Dominion in the sense his authority, his superiority up to Gwalior. You can see from this map, students, he had a kingdom Prach towards Jodhpur and Jodhpur towards Gwalior. Okay. Do you know, students, Prach is in Gujarat and Jodhpur is in Rajasthan and Gwalior is in Madhya Pradesh. Okay. Next, he replaced the invasion of the Arabs of Sindh from the east and checked their expansion. He was succeeded by Vasudharaja, who decided to dominate the whole of North India. He drive away the battle of the Arabs of Sindh, okay, from the east. Then he succeeded by Vasudharaja, he is the man desire to dominate the whole of North India. Then also he want to control Kannauj. So his attempt to control over Kannauj brought him into that control mind is the reason to conflict with the Bala ruler Dharmabala. Okay. Our next topic, Balas. First we'll know about Dharmabala. AD Common Era 770 to 810. Gopala, who founded the Bala dynasty, did not have royal antecedents. It's a meaning of that Gopala family background. Okay, that family thing. Actually, he is the first person founded the Bala dynasty, but he didn't have any royal connections. Okay, he was voted by the people for his superior quality or capability. Okay, he was selected by the people and also he don't have any royal antecedents, royal connections. Okay, during his reign from 750 to 720, Gopala laid the foundations for the future greatness of this dynasty in Bengal. Okay, his rule period of time 750 to 770, Gopala laid the foundations for the future greatness, okay, of this dynasty in Bengal. Next, Dharmabala, his son, made the Bala kingdom a powerful force in northern Indian politics. So, Dharmabala, his son, that Gopala's son, who made the Bala kingdom a powerful force in northern Indian politics. Dharmabala led a successful campaign against Kannauj. He was a great patron of Buddhism. Patron's meaning of support. Okay, he supported Buddhism. Buddhism. Do you know, students? Buddhism is a religion formed by the Lord Buddha. He founded Vikramasila monastery, which became a great center of Buddhist learning. Okay. So who founded the Vikramasila monastery? That is Dharmabala. Okay. Next we'll see about Mahibala I. Mahibala I was the most powerful ruler of the Bala dynasty. He is called the founder of the second Bala dynasty. Okay. Who is the founder of Bala dynasty? That is Gopala. Okay. That is Gopala, and Mahibala I was the founder of the second Bala dynasty. Okay. The decline of Pratikaras gave the Balas an opportunity to take a leading role in North Indian affairs. As the Pratikaras become declined, as their ruler part or regions started reduced, then the Balas had an opportunity to take the control over northern India. Okay. Mahibala I could not extend his domain beyond Banaras because of the impressive campaigns of the Chola king from the south, Rajendra Chola. Okay, he could not extend his domain because Banaras is beyond Rajendra Chola. Mahibala restored the old glory of the palace. He constructed and repaired a large number of religious buildings at Banaras, Sarnath and Nalanda. Next we are going to learn about Chaugans. The Chaugans ruled between AD Common Era 956 and 1192 over the eastern parts of the present day Rajasthan, establishing their capital at Sagambari. The Chaugans had their capital at Sagambari. Okay, and the Chaugans ruled during 956 and 1192. Then where did they rule? Over the eastern parts of the present day Rajasthan. This Rajput dynasty was founded by Simharaji. So Chaugans dynasty founded by Simharaji, who was popularly known as the founder of the city of Ajmer. And Simharaji is the founder of city of Ajmer. Okay, he is also popularly founder of the city of Ajmer. And comparing to Pratikaras and Balas, Chaugans ruled a very short period only, maybe 3 generations, less than 300 years, I think. Then the last Chaugans kings, last of Chaugan kings, Prithviraj Chaugan was considered the greatest of the Chaugan rulers. Actually, Prithviraj Chaugan is the greatest king among the Chaugans. Okay, that's all for the today's class, students. Thank you.